So y'all, I tried making a mini soil block maker, two of them actually, to help with seed starting. And look, like this block looks perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. It was just difficult to form the blocks because I wasn't using a fine soil mix. I'm actually using the last of this garden soil Miracle Grow potting mixture that I mixed up. I was inspired by a video that Pete from Green Dreams posted with Jim Kovaleski. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but it was called Making Soil Blocks. I'll leave a link in my description because after watching that video, I wanted one. I just don't feel like I grow enough to invest in one right now, but I figured I can make a mini one just to get me through. I think a lot of mix can be wasted depending on what type of container you're using and when you're starting seeds, and this method would help with that because I don't want to waste anything. I also want it to be more organized, especially when it comes to thinning and transplanting, because I do not like the idea of thinning like that. Hurts my little soul. I couldn't do it, but if you look here, it broke. I got about 9 blocks out of it, but I mean, I'll be sure to use more Mod Podge next time, I guess. I mean, but I just made some tiny holes with the toothpicks and planted some daisy seeds because I was happy with it. I'm proud. This is what the blocks look like now after about a week and some days. It could be better, yes, but I'm not complaining. At the end of the video, I'll just show you like a little clips of how I made the wood block pusher. But attempt number 2. Wow. Okay. So I cut up a water bottle to make this. I used the cap for the pusher and the opening part of the bottle as like the little funnel filler or whatever. It seemed promising as I was making it. I was really excited because this seemed like, a more advanced method than the wood, like a surefire way to get this done. My only problem with that at the time of construction was that I would have circular blocks and I wanted rectangular blocks. But that was the least of my worries because it was so hard to get the soil in the funnel piece. It was harder to work with than the wood. And what y'all don't see is me actually filling up the funnel by hand, which made things slightly easier. But no, that's not the purpose. When it comes to the pusher, I know you can only see my hands right now, but understand I was really struggling to get this little block out. Like it should have been a lot smaller than it was, and I knew that. I did. It's my fault, but I thought it would be okay because when I was running my little test runs without the soil, it was fine. It was growing through just fine. So I thought that, hey, I can get by, but I was wrong. I just know that I need to do a little more sanding, a little more filing next time. But I mean, just look at that. Oh my goodness. It's crazy how this little contraption is taking up so much force and energy. It's ridiculous. And then it popped off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and then at one point I did add more water to it. That's why it looks all runny and stuff because I thought that would help. It didn't. But I did find my little groove, and I was just actually my groove was when I started doing it by hand and stuff like that, and it was working out, but it wasn't. No, I just I don't know. Like this was just, I have no words. We're just gonna take a moment and just a moment of silence because I think that was the last block I made. Like this, no,
I'm done.
I was done. Here's a little peek as to how I was constructing the wood soil block maker. I think the only thing that I would do differently is maybe add 2 layers of wood, but I would definitely add more glue, a whole lot more glue. And honestly, I would try both methods again, and I plan to. I'll probably end up using the wood maker again. Well, not using it because it broke. I'll make another wood maker again. But yeah, I would definitely try both of them all over again. And I definitely want to try the syringe method. I've seen a couple videos of people cutting up a syringe to use that, which seems like it would be so much easier. I can go to Dollar Tree and get one of those giant ones, But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments.